Alright, so first and foremost, like, a lot of the time, we're not giving ourselves the information needed to make the right decisions in fights. So right here, take a look at this fight, right?
Hold on a second.
Oh, do you not see a screen share?
No, I do, but I'm writing things down.
Okay.
Just for myself.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right here is a perfect example. Did you know there was a Malphite below the Ash?
No.
Like, I see him on the minimap here, right?
Yeah, so...
But, like, look at where our screen is positioned. And this is one of numerous occasions where we have our screen panned in a way where we're, like, this whole, like, top half of the screen, we need to tilt this down, like, heavily. Our character should be, like, up here at the top of the screen. Like, especially while we're trying to, like, go forward. And then when you're running away, you know, you tilt your screen, like, away. But, like, when you're going in, you need to tilt your screen down with your champion movement. So we're missing out on a lot of information here. So we need to focus a lot on removing these kinds of situations from happening. Either use space more often to recenter your champion, assuming that's your hotkey.
Yeah.
Or just make a conscious effort that your screen is showing you the most effective information possible. Because, like, all this, like, useless. And, like, you know, imagine I was like an AP, like, we would have no reaction time to things that are happening below us. You know, and look at your screen, like, it just stays there, right? You don't fix it ever. Like, maybe we could have gone in. Maybe we could have seen the Zyra flanking the Malphite. In that situation, I see it on the minimap, but, like, we don't know. And it's not only in fights too that it's like messing up. So we take a look at let's see, let me skip forward. So we take a look at here when we're pushing a wave, right? Yep. Again, like the top half of the screen above you is useless information. Unless we see on the minimap that, like, maybe, like, Echo was flanking us or something. Where we're taking a look at Echo in relation to the minions. It's useless. So right here, we're just farming up. We're just, like, it's after a big fight, we're reset. We're going to push out bottom. We're going to get these minions shoved in, right? We literally can't even spin through the entire wave because of the way our camera's positioned. And so you see how you only spawn on 2 minions there? If we're trying to be effective with our farm, we want to spin through the whole wave, right? Auto attack until that first melee minion is low, spin through the entire wave, auto attack team at the backline, then go back, take out the melees, then last hit the cannon. Just basics, man. And it's not only your screen placement, but when stuff happens on the map, it almost never happens where we rotate our map over or our screen over to take a look at information. So I'm gonna go back to the laning phase, right?
Yeah.
So there was one point in this game where I'm gonna scroll. I didn't take down the timer for it.
It's before that.
So right here.
Oh, yeah.
Right here. Now, we're going to watch this all the way through. And tell me, what information can you possibly gather while you're doing this? So you pinged the gangplank going down. We didn't take a look at the situation down here. We didn't take a look at the Zoe. We didn't take a look at the Echo. We just pinged that gangplank was miss. That's all we did. And then we just AFK'd in lane and farmed some minions, right?
Yeah.
We're not hard shoving while he rotated. Like here, we have Tiamat, we could just shove the wave as fast as possible, get into turret, shove, and then maybe take some plates while he's roaming, at least get something back. But here, we literally AFK'd for a good minute. I mean, yeah, Gangplank gets denied, like, what, like 3 minions, 4 minions? Maybe it loses the whole wave.
Not worth, but yeah. Still.
Whereas, like, we could have denied all this and shoved the wave in, gone some plates. Maybe we could have made a late rotation, like, depending on how things went down there. But
yeah.
You see how our screen literally never moved from here? Like, we have no idea what's going on. We don't know if Gangplank used sums, who used sums, what health they are. Like, we don't even know the enemy's health. Like, is Gangplank having to go back to base here? Or is he heading straight back top? Literally, we have no idea. It's these basic mechanics that are just missing from your gameplay that's making us struggle. On top of the fact that you switched from playing Malphite and other champions to playing TRYND, so we don't have as much experience, and we're making the micro mechanic mistakes with TRYND himself. Like, spinning for damage, not spinning for an execute early on. Just like, occasional misclicks, not knowing when to go in, not knowing how to trade even level 1, how to, like, deal with the Gangplank walking up and playing aggressive on you. Like, this is stuff that we need to work on. It's very important.
I agree.
Alright?
Yeah.
That being said, I am seeing some good things with you. I'm noticing, like, I didn't even say it during the game, but I saw you, like, very cleanly juke a couple of the Gangplank's barrels walking into the range of the barrel, walking out. I saw you, solo that Gangplank a couple times.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing that you're playing very aggressive, which is going to help both you, and it's going to help me teach you more. So, we saw some good things here. But, like, again, it's the basic fundamentals here that I'm going to harp on you for. That it's just, we need to get back in the groove. I don't know if you did this back when you were a diamond player, and then now, like, you didn't play the game for, like, over a year. You're coming back, and, like, these kinds of things just didn't stick, and you're not looking around the map as much. But we need to ingrain this back into your muscle memory so you can be an effective player again.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at the VOD. I mean, we ended up that game 10-6 with 7 assists. I mean, Arcadia doesn't look bad, but, like, clearly there was some things that went wrong during the game, right?
Yeah. Especially level 1.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the level 1. I'm gonna, like, it's very simple, like, the change you have to make for level 1. But the way you went about it, you just gave Gangplank so much free damage, right? So I'm gonna show you, like, how to approach level 1. That way you don't let these people just beat up on you. Alright, so you're focusing on a single minion. Now, don't let this guy just walk up and auto-attack you. Like, walk away here, walk into your minion wave when you see that he's trying to, walk up and auto you. Walk over here if he's on the left side, and try to build up Fury on this minion. Ideally, you'd want to focus a single minion to build up your Fury, right? Yeah. But if the guy's walking up and trying to play aggressive, play back in your wave. If you walk over here, and the Gangplank also walks over here, walk back within your wave. If he walks up in your wave to auto-attack you, guess what? You attack him, and you just kill him right there, because if he's fighting you in 6 minions, he's trolling.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 540 health. You've got 706. But the health difference doesn't matter if, you know, you literally, now it's like even, right?
Yeah.
So he got 3 auto attacks before you get your first. And then now you're fighting into his minion wave. You didn't use your potion. So now you're like, oh shit, you know, I can't all-in this guy. But if you had been using your potion the whole time, guess what? 266 health compared to 297. You've been using your potion the whole time. You have Ignite here. You can build up your Fleet Footwork proc again. Maybe you get a crit. And this guy dies or he gets pushed back, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that you didn't use your potion, you took all the free damage before you went in. You didn't play back into your minions when he went up for that melee auto attack on you. And this level 1 becomes screwed, right? Yeah, we used our potion here.
Yeah.
When we're already at 220 HP. Like, if we're going to be looking for that all-in early, especially against something like Grass Gangplank that has a very strong early game, gotta use your potion early. So there, like, I told you to, like, maybe turn, because I saw you had your Fleet Footwork proc, and then you canceled the crit, which was...
Yeah.
I mean, that could have been it. That could have been the way you outplayed him. Because you crit here, that crit allows you to get your spin back up, you auto-spin here, you buy time. Yeah, that cancel auto is rip. It's rough, man. But like, we just took so much free damage. We weren't able to commit to the all-in fully because we didn't use potion. We didn't play back within our minions. We took, you know, let them walk up and auto us. And now the wave's frozen and we're just screwed. Did it not show the barrel when you placed it? Oh, no mind. I saw this thing. I was like, wait, what? I saw a little balloon. Wait, it's literally a balloon. Is that?
Yeah. So we...
Wait, are they always balloons? I never noticed that.
Yeah, that's the Zoe bonus
No,
thing.
I remember seeing this thing. I don't remember seeing the string. Maybe that's just because we see it because of replay, but... I never noticed this balloon.
No, it's a balloon.
I don't see it. Yeah, I never noticed.
Today we learned.
Alright. So, let's talk about the CSing turret, man.
Yeah, that was so bad. I know.
So, when CSing under turret early on, before level 3, before you got... Wait, you don't even have your Q leveled.
No, I'm level...
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you hit 2, man, you gotta level up your ability sometime. Like, if you had your Q leveled here... I mean, maybe. Probably not. Maybe. But, like, you need at least level 3 to guarantee that CS. Yeah. So, before level 3, you need to auto-attack and prepare these minions ahead of time. And look how far back we walked, so now we're not in range to get on this one, right?
It's...
So, when Gangplank Qs us...
global problem is me being scared.
And playing passive, right? We saw it against Garen, too.
Yeah.
So when this guy Qs us, I mean, it's got a cooldown, so he's got no Q here, right? So we should be able to just walk him and get this minion.
Yeah.
So just staying within his Q range is fine as long as it's on cooldown.
Should have. Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Does this guy have a ward? He didn't. So what you should do, if you're Nunu's ganking, right? And I'm gonna assume here that you saw Nunu ganking.
Yeah.
But you need it back here. Try to bait Gangplank into walking up at you. That way this gank can work pretty well. So kind of set, like you walked forward when that happened and you gave the gank away. Look how you position here, right? You're playing like you're playing really far back. And then you just start running forward, right? Before he even turns the wall. That's why he backed. Does he even see you here? Oh, he doesn't even see Nunu here, but because you're walking forward, you gave the gank away. Play back, let Nunu engage the snowball, and then walk up and play with him. I like that you walked the wave all the way into turret. That's a good habit to have, man.
Yeah. About the only good habit I have.
I mean, you have a couple, but like, it's nothing more than like basics that you should learn, right?
Yeah.
So we talked over the early game and like how you should be trading, looking at farm, all that. We talked about the looking at your met, like take a list of what's going on.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna go and cover individual duels. Okay. So let's go over this kill and Gangplank. This guy had no respect for you, man. One,
no.
Like if you have full fury,
yeah.
The reason you have full fury is because you're looking to play aggressive. Right? When you spin like that with full fury right in front of your opponent, where you're not spinning on top of him, that's 12 seconds where the guy can just as 12 seconds where the guy could just walk up and you know, beat up on you, right? And you can't do anything back.
Yeah.
So I would instead save your fury and look to spin on him. Or if you're going to Q like that,
earlier.
Q and then spin. That way you can Q heal because you already had full fury, and then spin and get your fury back. And then you're like, you've decided this Gangplank has to die.
Yeah. He stepped up and then something in my mind triggered. Like, go.
Yeah. So besides that flash, I mean, this is good. The only thing I would say about this all-in, man, if you know you're gonna all-in, like every auto, walk ahead.
Yeah.
You see how you autoed here? Look at your character standing still. You're in between autos. You're like, your character's, he's got a sword down here. He's ready to do his next auto, but because you don't have enough attack speed, he's just stuck here. So while you're doing that, walk forward a little bit. Get a little bit closer, get a little bit more on top of him, and you'll be fine. But you just stood there. And look at your pathing. You path from like here to here. Like path ahead of him towards this escape path. I mean, guys, like, hey, take a look at my screen, my stream real quick. RJ Hoofed. We're gonna do IRL representation. So Trimmer, he's got the big ass sword, right?
A second. Yeah.
Let me move my chair real quick for this proper demonstration. So he's got this big ass sword, right? He swings. Then he goes like this, and then you gotta waddle forward because, like, for some reason, like, his sword is so heavy, like, the rest of his body can't, like, you know, whatever. Like, literally drag on the ground, waddle forward, and then you go, woo! Swing on him again. Alright, as long as we got scared of the sword, I'm gonna have to put it away. But, like, auto attack, waddle forward, man. Like, stay ahead of him. Oh, shit, I broke everything. Emmy, I broke it!
I'm so sorry. That's my bad.
Alright, guys, this is a tragic, I have some technical issues here. Hold on. I'm doing my best over here, Emmy.
Here, go back to your coaching. Oh.
It's just part of the coaching.
He poor guy said, I'm sorry, it's my fault. It's not your fault. Danny's a fucking
Hey! Look. My right arm can only
guys.
carry me so far in life. We're all witnessing while Emmy does this. Alright, Emmy. Are you ready to wield it?
Yes. Build it.
Ah!
I'm just kidding.
Don't crit me. She's a magician. Here. A magician should have a wizard's hat. Alright. Okay, sorry, I was trying to do an IRL representation and end up failing pretty hard. Yeah, she's a wizard, guys. Alright, so, from that representation, do you understand what you need to be doing, RJ Hooft?
Between attacks and in front of the character.
Yes, it's the waddle. You gotta get the waddle down.
I'm ready.
Ah. So, let's take a look at future duels. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at this one. This one, we were in a position to kill him, right? So, when you started off this this all-in, look at where you position yourself.
Outrage of my attack range. Yeah.
Where'd you want to position? What's the one place that Gangplank could go to screw you up? You can play a little ring around the rosy around this turret, right? So what you want to do before you auto attack, walk up here, walk to the side of him to the left,
Yeah.
and force him to go right, up, or down. But anywhere but like walking into and towards your turret.
Yeah.
As long as you position right for this turret dive, you're fine. But then you made the fatal mistake of spinning for damage you know, before he had the opportunity,
Yeah.
and then you died to his true damage on his draw ball fire.
Yeah, I didn't ult and fuck the ult.
It happens. But the most
Yeah.
important thing to learn from there is, like, make sure you
Position.
don't spin for damage, right?
Yeah.
Because even if you did flash on him, he would flash away, all this kiting and shit would have happened, he's got his ult going, and it would be tragic, right?
So only spin for damage later, so it's 40% CDR and crit.
Yeah, you need a good amount of crit, so usually Essence Reaver and a Cloak, good Fury, and 40% CDR. And only then, I would only spin for damage if I'm spinning for position, and if the guy doesn't have a dash. So say I'm against, like, a Vayne or a Lucian. Or, like, they're squishy enough where if you just auto-attack them, you kill them, right?
Yeah.
And I would only spin if, like, Lucian dashes or the Vayne tumbles or something. I'm sticking on top of them. Or, if, say, like, you know for sure Lucian's dash is down, then you can spin for damage. Or if Vayne's tumbles down, then you can spin for damage, right? So we're going to take a look at all these duels. Now, he ended up killing him here because he, like, way overextends with no boots. He's sitting on 3k.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he's doing here. Yeah. Like, he's playing like a lunatic, man. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, go kill him. He literally runs into turret. Yeah, I'm not sure what is exactly going on there, but kill him. Take a look at other fights here. Alright, so this is Echo play bottom. Before this play happens. Alright. You shoved here. Look at your vision. You're sitting on 2 wards here. You got no vision, right? What you should do, after you cleared that wave, you should be spinning forward here. Look toward here. At the left corner of this bush. Like the bottom left. So that you can see here clearly. So you can see here clearly. And like all throughout there, right?
Yeah.
If you ward here at the right side of the bush, you don't see any of this. You don't see any of this. So we're at the left side of the bush here. And you can do this in between waves because you gotta wait for this next wave to, like, you know, push out, right? And that will give you the vision you want. And, like, right here, you're just wasting time. You're not even spinning forward. Like, your spin's on a 5-second cooldown. You should be spinning, like, every chance you get. Like, use your mobility to, like, get extra advantages, right? But anyways, you just walk through the wave and you spin through here. It's very important to, like, get yourself in a rhythm where you ward beforehand, because there's no reason why you shouldn't have had a ward there, right?
Yeah.
Because one, before you want to pressure up here, you want to set up a ward so that you can see what's going on, see who's rotating down towards you. Now, clearly, we see, like, 4 mid. It's only the Echo that could be coming, right?
Yeah.
But if Echo, like, comes here and, like, W's over the wall, dashes over, and, like, it's a full stun combo on you, burns your ulti, and then kites you out, that's pretty bad, right? You want to be able to see him coming in case he comes from above you. So right here, this whole time, too, I imagine you didn't spin or anything to get Sheen procs, because you weren't exactly sure where Echo was, right? Another ward that you can place, if you walk up here, right there, right above the turret, you can place a ward directly above you. If you don't know how to do it, just practice in practice tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see me do it all the time. Like, you know, I'm pushed up here. I could put a word down below. It's the same thing up here. Put a word directly up above. Either way, it's very important to have vision, right?
Yes.
You know, like, you weren't moving in between any auto attacks. You weren't activating Sheen or anything. So the one really good thing that you did here was that you got that W slow on him before he went back into his ulti.
And the ignite was just a fraction before he ulted.
Yeah, so both that is good. But the rest of it was actually played pretty poorly. So let's go over that.
Yeah.
So first of all, we should be spinning into him. We have 30% CDR, spin into him, engage with spin, auto attack Tiamat, try to get your spin reset. Because most likely, most echoes won't full commit into you like he did here. Like, this was really trolled by him. You're level 14, he's level 12. Like, this guy walked into you. If he had just walked away and kited you out, like, there would have been no way you can follow him. Spin in. Start generating more spins with your crit chance there. Make sure you try to dodge out on that backward part of his Q, so make sure you walk down before he ease back towards you. And then you can look for a setup. Now, you spun forward, he happened to walk into you, end up working fine, but typically you don't want a full command to an echo like that. You typically want to burst him. Because full committing into an echo like that, like a better echo would just hard kite you. And again, like, you don't know whether you can shove or not because you literally don't have vision, right? If we had this vision above us, we could know that we could still shove, and then if somebody comes from here, we just spin out. Because we could easily take in this turret, but we just had no info. So having the info for the split is really important. And then after that, I think the rest of the duels like went okay. Main thing for build that game, you want to build into Infinity Edge first.
Yeah.
After the Trinity Force, rather than going to Rageblade. Especially since there's no, like, you know, they didn't have any armor in their team or anything. Plus, you want to get the CDR, and then you want to get the crit, right? You skip the second crit item to rush the Rageblade, and I don't think that's good.
Nurse, man. Nurse. Yeah.
You got this. So go ahead and reshare your screen, and let's take a look at another live game. What's up, Emmy? Yeah, I saw it. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Just go and queue up.
Just so you all know,